working. Let me double check. Still connecting to the Twitch. I failed to. Why is it always like this? Okay, this is the second time I'm having trouble today. Well, if it's like this, I'll start the game. I think it's working now. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're in the second. I was calling it the second stream today. Oh, hold on. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just setting up things, making sure they're okay. Right. Yeah. We're good. Camera's good. And the voice is good too. Okay. Off camera, I made this. Alright. This is ready to go. Ready to eat. So this is good now. And I finished the potatoes. So yeah, I took an hour break, ate the potato and the leftover fried chickens. Now for the second half, let's start the first thing to fold the dough. Yeah, still looks like nothing much is happening. So, sorry for sneezing. All right. I don't know. For some reason, the dough is going very slow today. Yeah, it's not today's not cold. Yeah, especially when I'm making food. There's the temperature should be high. 20 should be like 25 or something in the kitchen. Well, I mean 25 is Celsius. But for some reason, the dough is going slow today. So we'll see. The second half, where yeah, so that's one thing to finish the dinner roll. The other big thing is the tiramisu. I've been hinting this since the last stream. Okay. All right. I just need a little refresh of the recipe because I need to make the ladyfingers first. That one. Okay, I need to separate the eggs. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let me start with yeah. Sometimes I like I'm making after I study a recipe, so I usually make a kind of like a summary or reminder in my notes. Let's start with a lot of recipe I have is it's either from the book or YouTube or something like that. Yeah, but nowadays mostly are from YouTube. So I usually test the recipe, see if it's good or not, or sometimes I make a change to the recipe. Uh, yeah, the cats are fighting again. All right, so let me dry up all the stuff here. Put them away so it doesn't bother me. Give me more space to work with. I'm trying to think why was the dough is not rising as planned. Mm, I'm thinking, did I forget to add the yeast? No, I don't think so. I added the yeast. Mm, the yeast salter, okay. Mm. Oh, yeah, I think that, okay. It could be a reason. Because of my mixer is, no. My, my mixer. My, yeah, I think my mixer was clean before did I do yeah, I think I did the dinner roll first, right? And then the Scottish shortbread. Yeah, I think so. Because I was trying to think if there were like things like butter in the dough. If there was, then it might slow down the fermentation because I am using the regular yeast for the regular amount. Mm, no, it was not. I don't know. I couldn't figure out why. Yeah, maybe the answer will come to me sometime in the future. I don't know. Whatever that is, if it's going too slow, I might just put it in the fridge and then finish it tomorrow. Either way, I'm not eating tonight, so I'm not too worried. Uh, Meanwhile, I need to warm up the 3 egg. Best way to warm up the eggs is to put them in hot water. By warming up the eggs, I mean to bring them to room temperature. Because eggs, when you're taking out of the fridge, they're cold, right? That's why I just added the hot water, and then just leave them in the hot water. Like give them a bath. Uh, Meanwhile, I need to vanilla. Okay. Um, ah, okay. I guess I'll make the egg yolk mixture by hand. So I also need French vanilla. I'm using the actual vanilla, not the vanilla extract. Uh, so what happened to the knives? Why are they all over the place? All right, they're good now. Hmm. Something tickles my throat. I hope I'm not getting sick. And then the butter is being. I took them from the freezer, so they're slowly warming up to room temperature. If it's still too slow, I'll just heat them up in the microwave while using it. Because I think at a certain point I need to cream the butter and the sugar. Mm. All right, so the eggs are still warming up, so give it a couple more seconds. Well, why don't I just add the sugar first? Where's my scale? See. Oh, I was using the scale as a paperweight. Okay, now I use the hand cream. Mm. All right, I need 50 grams of sugar. I think I'm gonna add lemon zest. So I have a very old lemon. I'll leave it on the table just to remind me to do the lemon zest when I make the custard of tiramisu. I need 50 grams of sugar. Continue using the lemon zest sugar I made. Yeah, this is all I have. So I want to finish all of these. These are good. If you have sometimes you need a lemon, right? And you're just making good use of a lemon. So you could just well, making good use of a lemon. You could take the lemon zest out, put in sugar. So you have the lemon zest sugar, and then use use however you want to use the lemon. You're just making good use of a piece of lemon. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you're gonna discard the peel anyway. As for vanilla, I make vanilla sugar. So you take the leftover vanilla beans, then put in the sugar. So after a while, it's gonna become vanilla sugar. I think I'm only gonna use half bean for this recipe. Mm. The very first time I was baking something, I bought the very cheap vanilla extract. I'm not going to mention the brand because the brand makes a lot of seasonings. Their seasonings are good, but the vanilla extract was awful. So ever since then, I don't trust vanilla extract. I just use the real vanilla, especially after being trained at the school. Uh, yeah, I think I have a preference for vanilla beans. I'm trying not to waste the seeds, trying to get all of them out. And I usually just stab my knife into the sugar a couple times to get out of all the remaining seeds. Yeah, you'll be surprised. Even at the school, like all the chefs, uh, I have seen or talked to, like they all very big on like saving money with food. Yeah, they're not wasteful at all. That's like on the contrary. I think a lot of people have this like a um this stereotypical image of a chef who just like threw away anything doesn't taste good or just even remotely not tasting perfect. Yeah, that's no, that's not a real life chef. They don't waste food. They try to make a use of everything. Yeah, I respect that. Mm. I think the world would be a better place if you don't waste food. Uh, I'm just bury the new vanilla beans in the sugar. Make sure they're all covered in sugar. Yeah, the other thing is if you are using really good ingredients at restaurants, your profits is really thing. So you cannot afford not to save ingredients. I don't know. I wonder if people from any other parts of the world watch Twitch. In my mind, it's mostly just Europeans and North Americans. But if you are, oh, I think that some are like Japanese because I see a lot of Japanese streamers. Yeah, yeah. I just wonder if any other people from any other Asian countries or even African countries. Yeah, you guys watch Twitch, or are you watching the now? Because most of people should be sleeping, right? If you're in North America. Mm, yeah, I think even the people on the East Coast is already 11 o'clock. Well, I'm having trouble to bury all the vanilla beans. All right, just give me a minute. This is regular kitchen maintenance. I need to do this. Make sure all the beans are covered in sugar, so they don't go bad, and also I get the best vanilla sugar because it's very important. I drink coffee with this. I don't usually cook with the vanilla sugar, but I drink coffee with this. Vanilla sugar makes the best coffee, especially if you drink black coffee with sugar. It really brings out the the the, the good taste of coffee. Oh, by the way, when I'm talking about like a taste of food or something like that, I don't want to I don't want to be I don't want to sound like one of those people on YouTube talking about the coffee. Like, yeah, like, seriously, I don't think every people, including who work with food a lot, be able to be taste the very subtle difference in food. I just don't think people are that sensitive. So yeah, even when I'm watching something where like some places when people are talking about like a very subtle taste they can taste in wine or something like that. I'm like I doubt it. I think they're just being snobby. No, I'm talking about the subtle difference between like a 0.1%. but I'm pretty sure everyone's capable of judging good or bad food. Yeah, it's just like it's not possible. You're not possible. No, you're not capable of tasting the very subtle notes of certain taste or smell or something like that. So I mean for people in general, average people. But yeah. All right, back to the cooking. I just wipe clean the knife and then dry that. Mm, and then put it back. Okay, so I got the sugar, I got the vanilla. Now I need to separate my yolks and whites. I'm gonna use this small bowl for the whites. Why is this one so tough? Look at it. By the way, if you're having trouble separating the egg and the yolk, um, by using the two halves of the shells, you could use your fingers. Your fingers are the best tool for separating your eggs. Uh, just run them between your fingers, then the white will drip through the gap. I don't like doing that way because it's kind of messy. Yeah. But yeah, but that is the best way to do it. My eggs are very fresh, so they don't separate easily. Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong. Could be the other way. When eggs are fresh, they're easy to separate or they're harder to separate. Now, like this one, it's refused to go down. Mm. Oh my god, this one's like impossible. I don't know what's going on. Mm. I think that's I'm not able to get more. Oh, am I? Okay. Alright, it's finally coming down. Oh, that one was very thick. Alright, two eggs are separated. Yeah, by the way, I said that I got a recipe from YouTube, but I didn't mention who that is because I think everyone has a preference. Just to go if you want to cook something and you don't have the recipe, just Google it in YouTube, and then you find the top two. But who's the person you like? Well, I usually go watch like a couple of them and then compare. Sometimes I combine the recipes and then try it, see if I like it or not. If I don't, I'll make an adjustment. Or sometimes I'll go to a different person for a different recipe. Yeah. Mhm. So yeah, that's why I didn't mention who that is. Yeah. So just find your own favorite recipe or cooking YouTuber. Yes. Oh, where's my whisk? The okay, my baby whisk. sugar. Well, it's gonna take a little while for me to cream the sugar and the egg yolk in the bowl. Yet again, it's just a small amount. I cannot use a mixer, and I don't have the hand mixer. Yeah, I have that thing on my list. So in the future, I'll get to the hand mixer. All right. So this I'm gonna revisit that thing later. Uh, okay. I'm gonna make the meringue. I need another. Oh, excuse me. I need another 50 grams of sugar. This time I'm gonna use fresh sugar. Where's my fresh sugar? Hmm. Uh, no more one. Give me 1 second. All right. So I need to find the fresh sugar. It's somewhere here. Okay. Meanwhile, let me just dry this because I need this to ring the sugar. All right. The bowl is clean and dry. Oh, I shouldn't be cleaning the knife and the cutting board because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use another French vanilla for the second half of the recipe. Because right now I'm making the lady fingers, so I have to make the lady fingers then make the lady finger batter first, and then I pipe them on the tray, bake them, so then they become the base of the tiramisu. Yeah, I make the tiramisu from scratch. All right. And for this recipe, I need 50 grams of sugar. The rich meringue. For those of you who don't know what a meringue is, it's a mixture of egg white and sugar. They become something almost looking the same as whipped cream, and it tastes like sugar. Just a very fluffy, airy sugar. Yeah, that's what they taste like. You don't taste much of the egg. Mm. And then there's a variation of the meringue. Then they do it a different way in Europe. So there's the French, there's the Italian, and there's the Swiss. I hope I'm not missing anyone else. All right. So I'll be here to whisk the. Where's my whisk? Ooh. I hope I don't. I don't misplace it. Oh, if I don't have that, I wouldn't make the meringue. Uh, I wouldn't be able to make the meringue. Oh, let me see. I misplaced things. So, oh, All right. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. Where is my OS? Oh. All right, I'll have this whole container for whatnot. Let me just try to see if it's somewhere in here. I hope. Oh, okay. It is in here. It is in here. Yeah. Classic me mix just placing or almost like hiding things. Then I won't be able to remember where I left them. I like hiding things. Mm. A trick for a good meringue is to make sure everything's clean, like free of grease. Another way to guarantee this is to wipe everything clean with an acid. You could do it with apple apple cider vinegar or lemon juice. Then another way, just to double make sure it is clean or guarantee the success, you could be mixing the meringue and added a touch of there's a white powder called cream of tartar. It's an acid. It tastes sour, extremely sour. Just add a little bit of that, or just add a few drops of lemon juice. Yeah, but I think mine should be okay. So I don't. Yeah, because I haven't. I don't even have cream of tartar, and I don't want to add lemon juice. Too much work. Okay, so I added uh, egg white. I'm gonna whisk them. It's gonna be a while. So you're gonna whisk them until they're like a fluffy. Like because egg white is a liquid, right? At the beginning, it look like a transparent. So you have to whisk it until it's become opaque. It's whitish, become whitish color. That means you incorporated a lot of air in it. At that point, you can add in the almost like a foam. Yeah, that's what you're trying to look for. Make sure your egg white become a foamy. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm gonna whisk the sugar mixture a bit more. Sugar egg yolk mixture. Oh, I could change my thing to tiramisu from scratch. I hope I don't misspell it. I'm a misspeller. Tiramisu from scratch. Alright. I don't even see myself. Hmm. Wait, how come I don't see myself? Hmm. Yeah, I am in food. Hmm. Okay, now I can see myself. Yeah. The title's being updated. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty foamy now. I'm just gonna show you what I'm talking about. But there's a huge lump of egg white. Like I said, this egg white is pretty lumpy. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a foam. Not this part. But you see it? No. Yeah, it's like this. Okay. Now it's a good time to add the sugar. Hmm. When I'm adding sugar, I call it ringness. So I just slowly drip all the sugar from the side. Yeah, like this. So make sure the sugar is slowly dissolving this. And then the whole thing will go from like a looking foamy to looking white, like a whipped cream. So I should speed up the mixer. And now I should be paying attention to this because it's a very delicate. And I think I want a medium peak, right? It doesn't say. Yeah, it's my bad. I forgot to. It's usually medium peak. Only in certain cases it's gonna be uh, hard or soft peak. But when we talk about the peak, it's like how soft the marine is. Yeah, it's looking good. It's getting there. Now looks like the milk froth. Yeah, so it goes from the yellow liquid of egg white to foamy to milk froth, and then to whipped cream. Yeah, it goes like in these order. And I am making this into see, so me. Uh, that's why I like this. I like the stream. You make mistakes and call them on stream. All right. Okay. Well, I have to. Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm trying to look for. Well, since my counter is wiped clean, and I'm the person who eating this is also being baked eventually. So I'm gonna scrape them off the counter and use them. Although it's a few drops, but I don't want to waste it. Your kitchen, You make the call. If you don't wipe your kitchen clean, then I guess not. Alright. Alright, meanwhile, my Marianne's getting there. Ooh. Ooh, almost dropped that. Uh, okay, now the puncher is a weapon. And it's good. And I should check on my Marianne. I don't think my egg yolk is ready because I can still feel the sugar. The sugar should be fully dissolved. Alright, let's see this. It's a soft pick. It's soft peak. But it's getting there. Well, let me scrape down the bowl then. Alright. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Tastes good. Yeah, it tastes like sugar. It's sugar. Mm. Alright. So I failed to show you what this looks like. Really? Okay. Don't make the same mistakes. Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah, this is a medium peak because it's kind of like a pointing, but it's not completely um moving. So it's like it moves a little. Yeah. So this is a medium peak. That's what I want. Uh, Meanwhile, I'm not really happy with the texture of this mixture because I can feel the sugar on non-dissolved sugar. But again, wouldn't change the texture that much because it's gonna be baked in a cookie. So I'm not sure. I'll give a couple seconds. Okay, I'm gonna fold this into the maroon. I'm using the same spatula and I'm gonna script the whisk a bit. Just to get all the materials out there. Try to use every single drop. Alright, I think I got most of that. Same here, I'm just gonna script this. Oh, I forgot to put the music on, but that's fine. Right now, I'm getting used to the silence. Alright, I don't think I'm getting it out. Alright, so because these are they're both thick liquids, so it's not that hard to combine the two of them. Later on, next step, I'm gonna fold in the flour. That's gonna be harder. Right now, my most concern is just to get most of the mixture out of this bowl. I think that's it. Because I don't want to take too long to do that. And just do it gently, mix the two mixtures together. Since they're both liquid, it's not that hard. But just be gentle. Because you have incorporated a lot of air into the meringue. You want it to be airy. So don't destroy the structure that much. Alright, I usually don't mix it perfect. I'll just do it like this because I'm gonna add in the flour. Oh, yeah, let's do the flour here. I think it's calling for 120 grams of flour and then some cornstarch. I think the cornstarch for this recipe is to keep the make the ladyfingers maintain its fluffy shape, give it a little more structure. Uh, yeah, because meringue is not a very stable thing. It's not the most stable thing in the world, so you need something like a cornstarch to stabilize the structure. Mm-hmm. 5 teaspoons. Okay, I need 5 teaspoons of cornstarch. I have a big container of cornstarch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so cornstarch tend to lump together. But a trick you could do is to, since we're combining it with flour, so you just mix this with flour. Now it will be distributed well with the flour, so it won't be lumps together. I'm just mixing the flour and the cornstarch together. Yeah, like if it's if you need to add cornstarch with something else, you can mix it with sugar. Sugar is another common ingredient. And whenever don't add the cornstarch alone. It's a very tricky ingredient, but it's very useful. Cornstarch is one of the most used powder in the kitchen. It has so many functions, but mostly it's for giving a texture. Like if it's a liquid, you want it thicker, things like that. All right, so I think this is good. I'm gonna add it in a couple folds. So the first one, I'm adding like 1/3 of it. And then gently mixing the thing together. Eventually, this thing gonna looks like resemble a fluffy dough. So, and make sure you scrape the bottom so nothing sticks to the side or the bottom. So don't be too scared about this. It's not that end of the world. So only difference is like maybe your cookie is a little bit fluffier or flat. So that's the only difference. If you already made the meringue correctly, yeah, the only difference is how much air is in it. And like I said, this is gonna be at the bottom of the tiramisu, so least of my concern. But I am happy that mm, I made a French meringue successfully. Okay. Yeah, each time you make a small success, your skills mm, your skills level go up a little. I would like to think in game terminology. Last back. Worth it. And then at the end of the day, whether I make a good tiramisu or a bad one, I'm happy because I made this. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, that's the mentality when you're cooking food. And slowly you will improve. Yeah, even I'm talking like, oh, as if I'm a big chef. No, I am not. Uh, not at all. I'm not far away from that. But I still enjoy doing this, and I want to make more food, learn more recipes, learn more skill. All right, it looks like my meringues getting significantly smaller. So they are finally coming together and it's well mixed. That's yeah, I wonder. Yeah, maybe next time I'll try to add a little bit baking powder as well. But I don't think the meringue is gonna rise the cooking that much. So adding some baking powder will make things better. All right, so now I need to pipe this into a tray. Oh, now I need to remember where I put my piping bag. And oh no. Okay, let's look at the box of whatnot. Oh, I don't think it's in here. Oh, where? Oh, okay, it is here. All right, on it. And I need a piping bag. I'll go with the larger tip. I'm going to load that, and in this tray, I'm gonna place the. Oh, I think I'm just gonna add some oil to the bottom, and that's it. I don't use a lot of baking sheets, so whenever I need to use oil, I'll just yeah. Meanwhile, I need to like put some oil on my baking tools to protect them. I'll do what's it called a one stone two bird. Okay, all right. Doing some tool maintenance at the same time. Mm, I love my tool combo. It's like a hand. All right. Let's apply a thin, very thin layer of oil, so that way, I hope they don't stick on the bottom or the sides. Meanwhile, I'll just put any excess on the tool and leave them in some unused pan. Let them soak up the oil. All right, so that's good. Repop the excess, and then wash my hand. Okay. I'm just gonna leave them together with the Kassan. Okay. Since I don't use them. So at least not today. So let them stay there, soak up all the oil. Yeah, this is all buttered up. Now I just need to quickly wash my hand and then load up the piping bath. Yeah, since I'm like talking a lot, the batter is like decreasing in size. So that's okay. I'm not competing with my cookies today, so that's fine. I'm sure it will taste great. Yeah, I think for home cooking, you're not focusing on a lot of things like presentation. Rather, you want to make sure that the food is tasty and healthy if you can. Mhm. I'm just gonna go there and turn off the light. I think one of the hallway lights is on. Oh, I'm just gonna double check on the door, make sure the door's closed. Door, the door is okay. And okay, now I can see me. All right. Now I think I need some music. Um, some music. I'll add some chill music. I like chill music. Alright, my chill music is on. When I say chill music, it's mostly just game or anime OST, like the good ones. Like the good ones from Studio Ghibli, or good games like Stardew Valley and what else? Oh, Animal Crossing. Yeah, those are like perfect game to play in background. Oh no, sorry, perfect music to play in background. Loading the batter in piping bag is like one of the toughest tasks in kitchen. I'm already becoming messy. Mm, but that's okay. It's all part of the journey. Hmm. Hmm. It's not that tasty. Uh, yeah, imagining if I'm at a bakery or some restaurants, I'll be very stressed now. Mm. Yeah, if you're not alone when you're cooking, then yeah, this step you definitely need someone's help. Make it easier that way. Yeah, for now, I'm just gonna leave like that, and then start piping. I have a steady hand. And at one point of my life, I even wanted to be a doctor, but I'm not smart enough to be one. So, yeah, I missed the chance of being a surgeon. Okay, but I'm gonna use my skill cooking now. All right. Yeah, since I bought the pan, my the lady fingers I piped out, they don't stick to the pan, so I cannot do the quick turn to snap it off. I just pipe it a zigzag. And I don't have a lot of batter to go with. So yeah, next time I need to make a note to remember to double the lady fingers. Yeah, today I think I'm just gonna stick with this, and that's my nose are itchy. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, I'm just trying to squeeze out as much as possible and then push it through the tip to make sure I get most. I think that's it. Just empty down. Like I said, I'm not making this for a competition or a customer. So I just squeeze out more from the spatula up them on the pan and try to save much as possible. But there's gonna be some waste in the piping bag. It's just the way it is. All right, I think the batter stayed for too long, or it's very running. So after piping it, it's all become a one mess. But it won't matter. Like it's gonna be after the bottom of the tray. Anyway, all right. So let's bake them at 350. Okay, I can see the fermentation is finally starting. I'm gonna fault this. I mean, I could be mistakenly added too much water, so yeah, it feels like a very watery. It's not bad. Just very sticky and often. I would imagine this is what a slime feels like. Okay, let's go here. Okay, the shortbreads is completely cooled off. I'll just put a frame on this and put it on the side. And my partner's gonna eat it. Alright. At least I am happy with all the cookie turns out. Alright. Meanwhile, I need to review the second part of the recipe. Oh, I need to make a mocha coffee as well. Rum and the mocha. Yeah, I have one container mascarpone. Uh, oh yeah, okay. I think I'm forgetting the. Alright. I'm gonna watch the YouTube and refresh on the tiramisu. Or at least just I haven't. This is like my second time making it. Last time it tastes good. It's just like too salt. So, alright, let's look at this. Somehow the internet is slow. I'm just refreshing on the recipe. Oh, okay. Oh, that was so stupid of me. I wrote like a WB. I was like, what is WB? Water bath. Oh, now I get it. Don't ever trust myself. In the future, I won't be using any of the mm, secretive writings. Mm, ，OK， I hear the oven's ready. I'll pop this in. It won't take long. Mm. Yeah, I forgot we need to cook this to 160. Yeah, 71. Yeah, the thing is, I'm making my own ladyfinger. Is I couldn't find a ladyfinger at the supermarket markets. Hmm. Let me see. 100 grams. Mm, yeah, I think I'm gonna change the recipe to mixing and French into uh, yeah, it's totally doable. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so my lady fingers in the oven. Uh, I'll give it 5 more minutes. Timer on okay, 5 minutes. But meanwhile, just gonna yeah, mascarpone for 52. Just finish. Gonna finish the entire jar of the mascarpone. Uh, mascarpone. Uh, I think I'm gonna change your plan. I don't think I'm going to add the lemon zest. Flavor wise, I feel like I wanna emphasize emphasize on the coffee taste. So I'll be light on the rum and heavy on the coffee, and then not using the lemon zest. Okay. Speaking of coffee, I have to. Okay. Yeah, and also I don't think I need butter for this recipe, so I'll put this butter in the fridge. That was not needed. My mascarpone and the rum. Okay, I'm mixing the two. I'm gonna use this. Might not be adding that much rum, so quarter cup of rum. I do have rum. It's here. Um, quarter cup of rum will be yeah, like this much. Okay. How much rum do I have left? Yeah, half bottle. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the recipe is all good. And also, I like tiramisu myself. The only thing I wish is to be able to find a place to get a cheaper mascarpone. I feel like there must be a cheaper mascarpone. So where I live, we produce a lot of dairy product, so it should not be should not cost that much. Should be the price of cream cheese or something. Okay, I'll just leave the jar like that. Yeah. Let me see if I want to add it. Yeah, I think this is enough. Mm, first of all, I'm using good rum, so this bottle doesn't come cheap. Second of all, I don't even drink. Well, technically, I don't drink anymore. When I was younger, I used to. Yeah. All right. Right now I'm mixing the ramen and the mascarpone. I'm just using a spoon. So they're easy to mix together. It's already smelling good. Yeah, I think that tiramisu really needs one. Hey, uh, I'm gonna leave it in the. I'm turning off the oven, but I'm gonna leave it in the oven for 2 more seconds, for 2 more minutes. Mascarpone is all good. Yeah. All right. Next up, so the original recipe calls for whipped cream, which I tried the last time. I ended up having the tiramisu too soft. I want to have it. I want it to have a little texture, structure. So I'm gonna use I'm gonna use French meringue today. Yep. That's why I need to wash this bowl again to make it ready for French meringue. Okay. Now let's just wash things. And, oh, by the way, I like hand wash stuff. So yeah, when I'm making things, yeah half of the time is just washing stuff. I find the washing dishes kind of like a therapeutic, very kind of help me to distress. I wonder if anyone else does the same. Like there are some like oh I think it's scientifically true. Some like repeated simple motion uh help you to soothe. You know, like washing dishes is one of those things. You just keep like doing the same thing. Yeah, and also something about water. Like running your hand in water is like a relaxing. Although I don't, I can barely swim, so I'm kind of scared of water. But for some reason, I enjoy washing dishes. I always joke with my friend I could make a really good cleaner or dishwasher because I like doing cleaning and washing dishes. Uh, okay, the lady fingers are good now. Hey, where's my musty? Oh yeah, it's over there. Oh, you couldn't follow me. Oh, alright. I'm here now. Alright, this is the final product. Like I said, it was doing okay, but it just become very running, so it wouldn't stay in the shape. And also, because I bought it the bottom of the pan, so it wouldn't help to retain the shape, to retain the shape. That's why it's like this. Meanwhile, just gonna use a foam scoop. Remember the pan I used for cheesecake? Yeah, it's all stuck to the bottom and the sides. Need something to squeeze it off. This one's not really helping. You know what? I just use a scraper like this one. Oh, good one. I'm gonna use this to scrape off the. Cause I don't know if it's gonna scratch the. Cause this is ceramic. I don't want to use a metal spoon to scrape it off. Oh yeah, my plastic scraper is really good. It's doing a really good job. But right now, I'm just trying to clean up the pots and pans and pans. Okay. All right. Finally getting clean. And I'm cleaning as I go, so by the time I finish everything, it wouldn't be a two sinks full of stuff need to be cleaned. That is much better this way. Yeah, having like two sinks full of dirty things to clean, I will be stressed. Yeah, I guess my cooking show will be mostly cooking and washing things. Alright, since I enjoy both. Mm. Before the break in the streaming, I mentioned how I like making coffee in the mocha pot. Yeah, now I'm gonna do it. I forgot. So like, for tiramisu, there are coffee involved. There is coffee involved. Uh, so I get to show everyone making coffee on camera. Okay, almost there. Uh, we're finishing. Mm. Ding. I found so dramatic. And I'm so glad I got this plastic hiking bag. So it's kind of easier to clean this one. If I get any other types of hiking bag, it would be really hard to clean. Oh, it's a bit of rinsing and we're good. Yeah, the next step, I'm going to make the egg. The baglione. Basically, the custard in tiramisu. And then after that, I'm gonna make the French meringue. Then mix the two things together. It become the mixture of tiramisu. Maybe in the future I'll make the weekly thing to make a tiramisu entree once a week. I really like this ceramic baking pan I got from the blue yellow store. You know which that is. It looks good. I like this. And it's easy to clean. Oh, perfect. Oops, sorry. Sorry for the loud noise. Oh yeah. I'm gonna move the thing here and oh, more things to wash. Because I need to use this for Bamarin. Bamarin by the way, water bath. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna oh, remove some of the things so the the original webcam wouldn't be on all the time. Okay. Yeah, that was better. I'm pretty sure no one's watching now. Yeah. An hour and 45 minutes? What did I do? Feels been it didn't feel that long. I feel felt like I didn't achieve anything. Sugar, yes. Ooh. Do I have another container full egg whites? I'll just use the glass one. Okay, now the recipe calls for more eggs. I'll separate the yolks in here. Okay, I'm making notes. Next time, remind myself to do double of the recipe. What else? Oh, this way. I could put all the cooking stuff away. Okay. All right, that's in one box. Now I need to warm up the eggs. Now I need 6 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's it. All right. Now I only have 15 eggs. So once again, I'm just adding hot water in here to warm up things. And while the eggs are warming up, I'm gonna make coffee. Oh, maybe I don't need to. I'll just use the iced coffee. That was easier. I have the iced coffee ready. Yeah, I made it yesterday, so yeah, I'll use the iced coffee. The recipe says yeah, so I don't need to show you guys how to make a uh, maybe next time. Right. Let's see. Okay. I don't need much. All right. Oh, I think I'm gonna drink some of the iced coffee. Wow. I need some coffee. I'll drop it in here. That's pretty good. Meanwhile, I'll just add more water to here. Okay. Much happier now. Last component. Okay, that's fine. Well, this is good. Alright. 133 grams of sugar. I think I'm gonna Yeah, I'm gonna use this here. Even though I said I don't want to add lemon, I think I'm gonna use all of this. 133. There always change. Always change to the plan. Okay, I finally finished the whole jar of the lemon sugar. Maybe once I wash this, I'll make a new batch. Okay. I'm gonna, yeah, because all the sugar's stuck on the side. I'll keep it when I drink iced coffee. I'll just pour coffee inside and then get some sugar out. I don't have to waste it. You know what? I'll keep the container here. And I'll have a sip of my iced coffee. I really like cold drinks, especially iced coffee. Uh, oh, thank you. I saw someone in chat. I know, I know. I was debating whether get this color or there's almost like a lime green color. So yeah, I think this is more classy and matches with a lot of color of kitchen. Well, blending with different kitchen. That's what I'm trying to say. Although I do like the lime green color, so that's my second choice. Mm. Oh yeah. But thank you for commenting on the mixer. Yeah. Although you might likely to be one of the door-to-door salesperson for graphic stuff I wouldn't be in need of. But still, nonetheless, I'm happy. Oh no, this is running out of power. Uh, oh, you know what? I need to charge the earbuds. Uh, Wings color. Oh, that sounds cool too. Too. Although I never seen that one. Mm. Right. Alright. So all No audio. Okay. Uh, testing. Yeah, the audio just go. I'm charging the go. Oh yeah. All right. Earth. Uh, oh okay. Oh sorry. That's it. Because right now I'm charging the earbud. After how long? Yeah. Anyway, while I'm trying to, I need to be I want. Plus, we don't want any. I don't think that's picking audio at all. On the camera, see if this one works. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes? I think. Oh, yeah, this is good. Okay. Although it might get a little bit too loud. Alright. I think this is good. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can hear me now, although I haven't tested. You know, I'm gonna test it. Yeah. Hello? Yeah. Hello? Okay. Yeah. Hello? Okay. Yeah. Hello? Alright. Okay. Now it's good. Alright. Yeah, I was trying to say, I'm trying to be very careful with separating the eggs. So I'm gonna use the method of using my hands, actually pulling them apart, and also do them one by one in the small bowl. So in this case, if I break anything, it's not the whole thing is not ruined. Because for French meringue, I don't want any yolks in the whites. Okay. But mixing some whites in the yolks is fine. It doesn't hurt the recipe at all. It's only the French meringue is very delicate. So I'm literally like pulling this apart. Well, I'm so glad I got this camera. It's it is able to follow me around and also pick up on the voice. Technically, I am very grateful that I upgraded my gears, so I purchased this and another mic. Um, yeah, but I use the other mic for my PC from streaming gaming stuff. Um, Alright, I'll jump to the last one. So I have 6 heads need to be separated. After trying so hard pulling them apart. Yeah, for some reason, just all the egg whites are congealed to this lump, and then it's like it's joined with the yolk as well. Oh, alright, that's the last one. Alright, we're good. We're good now. I'm just gonna quickly rinse these here. And my, and my, and alright. Alright. Now I need to find a larger bowl, a larger pot to do the water bath. I'm thinking doing like this. Because last time I was not using that one. I was using different. That was not good. That was, it took me a long while to get it heated up. So I'm gonna boil this water and then put an egg on top. But before I do that, I could just whisk them together now. I just added the sugar into the egg yolk. I'm gonna use this. Oh, I guess when I step away, you guys can get better view of this. Yeah, so yeah, not to get too close. Okay, I'll stay away. So right now it's all shiny yellow color. Oh, I'm so stupid. This is the second time I'm doing this. Oh, okay, but this time it's on the floor, so there's no taking them. Okay, I'm gonna pick them up and I'll use the washcloth. Alright. Hope that doesn't make a difference of the recipe. Alright, I need to stop like filming stuff to you guys. Um, well, it's part of the problem. Alright, second one. Although my floor is it's very clean, so I don't usually drop stuff on the floor, and it's being constantly polished by my thoughts. But no. Anyway, so the sugar and the egg yolk mixture right now is bright yellow. So after heating them on the water bath, it's gonna become a pale yellow color, and then you will feel all the sugars being dissolved in the liquid. That's the that's something we are going to achieve at the end. Oh, I feel like a Julia child now. uh, if you ever watched that movie from by what's her name? Oh my god, I forgot her name. Um, oh, I don't know. For some reason, her name just skipped me. Oh, anyway, the movie is called Julia Child. It's an old movie, and Julia Child is a very famous chef in the early days. She has a funny accent. You know what? Yeah, maybe she'll become my role model. I'll try to be. Oh, Meryl Streep. Yeah, Meryl Streep. Yeah, that's the actress. Her name's just skipped me. So Meryl Streep, and her movie is Julia Child. Julia Child is a famous chef. So I'm going to cook the mixture to 70 something. I have my trusty temperature gun for this. But it's gonna take a while because right now it's only 33 Celsius. So we have to cook it all the way through. So as it's getting hot, I'll put something on to protect my fingers. But right now it's manageable. And this way I'm able to feel how hot this is. Yeah, and I can also feel the sugar solid present. By doing this, it achieves two things. One is like to dissolve the sugar to give a really good texture for the mixture. The other thing it's trying to achieve is to cook through the egg yolk. At 70 Celsius, the yolk is safe to eat. I mean, safe to eat means in case, just in very small case, if there's something wrong with the egg. But normally, if the chicken's healthy, then raw egg is totally safe to eat. Well, it's what temperature is it? 62, yeah. Yeah, this is much better. Then the last time I have a pan that is too small. Oh, I can't even feel this is hot. It's really hot. I really like this. It's good for like quick grab, but this does not prevent heat penetrating to your hand. So if you want to hold something for longer, then don't use this. Alright, so I should lower the heat or turn it on. I don't want the egg to be cooked for too long. 'Cause I can still feel that some sugar are still present, but it is definitely getting there. It is definitely getting there. Check the temperature. Still 61. Give it a little heat. And the things I use the sugar with lemon zest. So ideally, when this is ready, I want to run through this, run this thing through a mesh like this. But today I'm lazy. I'm just gonna pour the whole thing into the mascarpone. Okay. Now you can feel this is thick and also looking pale, like a scalp called uh, pastel yellow color. The temperature is still reading 62. The liquid part is still 62. Alright, so let's just leave it here for a couple more minutes. I'm pretty sure enough 65, so we're getting there. So we give this another minute or so, then this should be okay. Right now, I think I'm gonna turn off the heat, so I don't want to accidentally cook this through. Like it's because I still want this to be running. All right, that's pretty much good. Although it sells at 65. I'm gonna call it okay. Let me just double check my recipe. So make sure mascarpone rum is good. The broccoli I'm making it now. Okay, next up, what about, yes, I did that. And then I need to mix the two together. And then I'll do the French meringue, then follow everything together. Hmm. Where's my mixing bowl? Okay, the mixing bowl is here. Okay, I think I'll start on the French meringue now. It's gonna be a while before this is ready. Oh, the whisk is not clean. So I'm gonna wash this. Well, technically, I don't have to wash this because there's no grease on this. It's only sugar and like white. You know what? So I'm gonna take time to use this. And if it fails, I'm learning something. Okay, that's gonna wrong. So sorry for all the noises. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna check the. Okay, the 75% charge. So I'm gonna switch to my properties. Bars. Right. Okay. I think now it should be good. Let me just check the Twitch. Make sure it's okay. It is. All right. Oh, now not many people streaming, so technically at the so if your web page be able to show 3 rows, then my forehead just shows up on the bottom right. All right, not bad at all. So it's good for discovering what's called discoverability or something. Okay. As for this, I'm gonna give it a little more mix. Ooh, it's really fluffy now. Let me see what temperature this is. Or the same temperature. It just become very fluffy for a moment. And then yeah, I'm gonna continue with mixing the egg whites. Okay. Drinking more water. Oh, I'll leave it there. I save all the lemon pieces and leave them in the fridge for them to dry out. So in this process, it's gonna pick up all the fridge smells. Any funky smells gonna be eliminated. Uh, but you don't stop here. Once it's being dried out, you could take the dried out pieces and put in the freezer. It's gonna further soak the freezer funk as well. So that's a little trick I do. All right, now can be one. I guess I'll drink the that's coffee. It's getting there. And now I need 100 grams of sugar. Oh, I forgot about my music. I'm gonna get on with my music. Oh. Mm, okay. 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 Mm, I just noticed something. Like every tablespoon of sugar is like 20 grams. So I wonder if it's like 20 grams of sugar in tablespoons. 1.5? Okay, never mind. Well, I guess a 1.5 table, 1.6. Okay, okay. Hmm. It's 20 grams. Okay. All right. I'm learning new things. All right. Meanwhile, this is really good now. The egg whites is really good. So I'm gonna ring down the sugar. All right. So let it mix for a bit. Mm. Let me see which container is bigger. I feel like this is the bigger container. So I'm gonna drop the mascarpone in this. Things there's no danger about like mixing the two together. I don't have to temper this. What's it called? What was it term? Uh, I think it's tempered. It means like slowly drop one mixture into the other one while mixing it. But yeah, there's no danger of mixing those two together, so I don't have to watch out for that. I'll just dump this in here since this is a bigger container, and then just mix them very well. Okay, I'm just gonna mix it first before I use the scraper or spatula to scrape it off the bowl. I think it's harder to use for of my yeah, it's already medium peak. Okay, so this is medium peak. See, it's not moving. It's not moving around. slightly tilted. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to overmix this. It might change the mixture or texture of the tiramisu. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Meanwhile, I'm gonna use a spatula to take this out. Yeah, so it's all about saving every single drop. Maybe not every single drop, but most of the drop. Alright, so it's pretty clean now. And I'm going to scrape this off this bowl. Oh, I like this bowl. When I got it, it was a little bit pricey. I don't mean pricey like cost a lot of money. I mean pricey in comparison to other stainless bowls. But now I realize this one has like a really smooth shape, so it's very easy to get everything out of the bowl. And also another thing is it has like a plastic bottom. So when I'm mixing in this bowl, it doesn't move much. All right. I think I'm done with the whisker. Is that whisk or whisker? Uh, I'm curious. Yeah, it's a whisk. Okay. Then I wonder why is a cat's beard called a whisker? Alright, so I'm mixing these two together with my spatula. Like I said, since I'm feeling lazy and tired, so I didn't run through the egg yolk mixture to a mash. Uh, I forgot what that thing called. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm tired tonight. I keep forgetting things. Oh, I think I was busy, and I leave it on the water bath, so I didn't scrape the bottom. Some of it stuck to the bowl. Yeah, I think it's being cooked through because it's egg yolk, right? That's okay. I'm gonna leave it like that. Meanwhile, feel I feel I could go. Could I go a little bit tougher on this? No, I think this is good. Okay. Okay. All of this are out. Oh, French vanilla. Okay, I forgot about that. Alright, so since I already have my cutting board out, I'm gonna do the French vanilla. Yeah, my mouth is dry. Yeah. Oh, I guess it's because I'm constantly talking. Hmm. Oh, I needed that. Alright, I'm gonna stand here and get some French vanilla. Waiting for something to fall. No, there's a whole. Should have a lot of halves. Okay, I can see one half is here. I'm gonna use the half first. Yeah, whenever there's a recipe calls for French vanilla, since I'm using a whole, I usually cut it by half. So, I mean, I'm sup- I mean, I'm supposed to use the whole thing, but I'm cutting corners, saving the costs. Uh, I mean, this is what they do at the restaurant too, right? So, long before I started cooking, like learning about baking, I never get the, um, I mean, I never get what's so special about vanilla because I feel like that's just a smell, right? It's not a really a taste. But then once I was learning baking, I totally get it. Yeah, now I fell in love with like a French vanilla. It's almost like a single factor of something becoming good or bad or mediocre. I wouldn't say bad. Yeah, without French vanilla, uh, mm, it wouldn't be bad. It's just okay. See, I just dropped the sugar into my coffee. Drop the French vanilla sugar. Right. Okay, I think I get most of it out of my knife. So I don't feel bad about wasting any single piece of the French vanilla because I didn't waste any. Now the bigger challenging is how to dig them deep enough into the sugar. Like I said, I want to bury them in the sugar. Okay, I think I've buried it good enough. Oh, yeah, you know what? Just realized I still have some vanilla sugar in the other container. I'm supposed to get them out. Yeah, like this one. Oh, I was having trouble following me. Okay, now it's perfect. Okay, now I can finally wash the bigger one. And then maybe I'll transfer it into the bigger container next week or tomorrow if I feel like to. Uh, okay, and clean up the knife and put it away. Okay, the knife is done. The sugar, I just push them here. All right. Since I only cut the French vanilla, so I'm not going to wash this. I'll just leave it to be. Yeah, so my cutting board smells good, full of French vanilla. All right, so I just added the French vanilla into the Zibaglione. All right, okay, I think it's mixed well enough. So pour a small portion in here, sacrifice that. Just mix whole thing all together. Oh, you know what? I think I think I'll go wild on this. I don't have to be very delicate about the French meringue because uh it's a tiramisu, so I don't want it to be too airy. Yeah, so that should be fine. Yeah, I would rather the whole thing to consolidate into a really nice texture rather than stay airy. I'll scrape the bowl well, but some of the egg yolk stuck on it because I think I cooked it. Well, maybe it's not the cooking part. It's just like some parts was left untouched. That's why it's kind of stuck on the side of the bowl. I'm already tired. I usually sleeps around 2. Right now, I think it's 3:30. I hope I finished the whole thing at when I think finish the whole thing, I mean like finish cleaning up and everything before 4, or maybe at 4. All right, so this is today's only testing. So I feel like maybe I used too much of the French meringue because now the mixture kind of looks pale. So we'll see. If it's a too tomorrow, if I feel when I'm actually eating the tiramisu, if I feel like it's too soft, that means I added too much French meringue. It's good. Okay, I just need to add a little bit of rum into the coffee. Then I can start soaking the lady fingers. Okay, I think that's enough. Anyway, I don't get it too boozy. I'm not a socialite trying to get drunk while eating the cake. Uh, all right. I'm wondering what container should I use for. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. Mhm. It's not too big, so I think the leftover batch I'm just gonna do a custard. So because I don't have much of the ladyfingers. Mm, Yeah, next time I'll make sure I double the lady fingers. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, this is my biggest container. Oh, I completely forgot about the dinner roll. Anyway, it didn't rise much, so I think I might just save this for tomorrow. Put it in the fridge, and then I'll bake it tomorrow. As for the lady fingers, I'm just gonna break it now, and then brush the coffee in this. So I'll actually use this. Oh, I hope it did not stuck to the bottom. Let me see. Yeah, it stuck a little. I'm gonna try. It is good. I'm basically just breaking this into smaller pieces and cover the whole real estate. It actually more or less covers the whole space. But then I'll have extra custard. Alright, so I'm just mixing this and then soak this in here. I feel like I should have made the mocha, because right now I feel like the iced coffee is not thick enough. It's not strong enough. So I doubt it would give much flavor to the lady fingers. If that is the case, then next time I'll make sure I stick with mocha coffee instead. This. And also, I remember last time I didn't soak it enough, so it was not soft. It's kind of hard at the bottom. So this time I kind of want it soft. I'll make sure I put a lot of liquid in this. I think that's I'll drink the leftover. All right, cocktail time. Ooh, yeah, I can taste it wrong, but that one definitely needs more sugar. I'll add some sugar later. Okay, so now I packed the lady fingers, mm, and I'll just need to pour in this. Hey, it might be just good enough. Like, I mean, talk about the amount. Yeah, it's like perfect. But then I still want to do more lady fingers. Next time I could do the double layer. Right now it's only a single layer. Okay, I think I managed to get some most of it out of the bowl. Right now I'm just flatten the surface. Okay, because it's I made it with a French meringue, I need to release some of the gas. I'll use something like this to run through the paste. This way it's gonna release some of the gas. But then I have one more trick under my sleeve. That is, I'll show you. Okay. Wipe clean and then put this back. Or put this back too. Hold up. That goes there. Okay, one more trick is this to bend this on the table. That way it's gonna release some of the gas. See? I just saw a big bubble popped. Oh yeah. There's like a really big bubble at the corner. And then some of smaller bubbles popping. Okay. And then just wiggle it a bit. Alright, so it's gradually popping up. And then now I just need to find my where is it? Okay, I'll use my good cocoa powder, not the bad ones. I'll use the bad ones for making chocolate cookies. I feel like yeah, tiramisu is one of the fancy desserts, and I want it to be perfect, as perfect as possible. Oh, I'm looking for the small lasting thing, but where is it? Why don't I hide it? Oh, yeah, I was hiding it somewhere. No, it's not in here. Where could it be? Yeah, it's here. Okay. I need to consolidate my tools one day. Another thing, I'm trying to cut corners, is I don't when I dust the cocoa powders, I don't I don't cover all the corners because otherwise it's gonna fall on the table. So okay, I'll use this spoon. Just mix the corn starch with the cocoa powder. Pretty sure there's a small amount of cocoa powder in there too. Anyway, okay. So you will see this is not perfectly covered all the way to the corners because I'm cutting the corners. Okay, I need one more spoon of this. I like tiramisu has a lot of cocoa powders. I feel like it's part of the flavor, especially will not make it too sweet. I think picked some to the corners. To the eggs, actually. It's fun. Alright. That was it. I don't wanna risk flipping this to show you guys on camera. I already made the mistake twice. But anyway, if you can see it, then you see it. This is the highlight of tonight. For some reason I had a little bit cornstarch go through here. Oh, it doesn't cover. Oh, too bad. Let me see if it covers up. Alright, it covers. Okay, that's it. Oh, alright. I set up 3 goals. I finished baked potato. A baked potato. I finished the shortbread. I finished the tiramisu, but the dinner roll was already. For some reason, the fermentation is kind of slow today, so that one's gonna be for tomorrow. All right. I still want to show you guys how good this looks. Uh, okay, now it's to stop. Oh no. See, it's here. All right. Okay. All right, now it's following me. I think that's the rest I have to do just to clean up this space. I think I don't need to show that on stream. All right, and I don't think anyone wanna watch my forehead anymore. All right, I'll see you in the next one. That was a good one.